Welcome to day 2. Today I have a wonderful menu planned for today. I'm going to start off with some French toast. And, well, let me just show you. Okay, so it's breakfast time and I'm hungry. So I want to get this done fast. I'm going to be making French toast. I have 4 pieces of bread, so 2 each. I'm going to cook up some bologna. So fry up some bologna in the frying pan. A couple slices of that. I'm going to use the 2 eggs for the French toast. And because we didn't have syrup in this order, I did have syrup and jam from those free packets. The restaurant free packets in the fridge. So I'm going to stretch that and make my own little syrup, like a strawberry syrup. So this way we'll have some beautiful French toast. And, of course, I'm going to have coffee. Okay, so I'm going to start with making the syrup first. Take that jam out, put it in the bowl. Okay. Yeah, Jay yesterday was like, well, if we have French toast, what are we going to have with it? Like, there's nothing sweet we could pour on top of it. And I remembered I had this. We went to A&W one morning for breakfast, and they always gave us extras. They always give us extras. So now, see there's this little cup here? I'm just going to put a little bit of water in there. I filled up that cup. Right? Because it's pretty sweet as it is with the jam, so now I'm just going to mix that. Now, if I had brown sugar, I would take brown sugar and water and cook it up on the stove. And it would make like a brown sugar syrup kind of thing, but it's the old-fashioned, cheap way to do things. So now I'm just going to take a little packet of sugar. I'm going to use about half because I don't want it to be too sweet. It's already sweet as it is. Just to thicken up it a little bit. Thicken it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm using a knife to stir it. It's a little runny, but you know what? It's going to work. It's going to be syrup. Good enough. Good enough. Now cut a couple slices of bologna. Don't want to cut it too thick because I want to save some for the week. Oh, shit. Look at that. It fits. Egg for French toast. Put a little bit of cinnamon. So I stack them all together and make slits in it, because if I don't, what happens is it rises in the middle and it doesn't cook evenly. So they're like pinwheels. Pinwheel bologna. And there we go. See that? Like that. Okay, cooking up the French toast and the bologna pinwheels. I'm really hungry this morning. Yesterday was a pretty good day, though. I wasn't very hungry. I actually felt very satisfied with what I got yesterday, what I made, and everything else. So today's a new day. Today's a new day. Day 2. This bread, it's the cheapest bread I could find, and now I know why. It's very hard to place it in the bowl because it wouldn't bend properly because it's kind of dry. So, oh, look at that. Already almost ready. Guess I'll turn that down, eh? And the pinwheels, they're starting to look good. Yeah, so that bread that I bought, I'm going to use that for toast this week. Because sandwiches, I think they'd be too dry. Sometimes when you buy cheap, it's not always the best. And finally, we get a nice cool day, so we're going to be sitting outside having our breakfast this morning. So there's breakfast for two with coffee on day 2. Well, that breakfast was good. So now I'm making lunch. And I was thinking broccoli potato cheddar soup or Monterey Jack broccoli potato soup. Nice and easy? Sure, why not? That's what I'm doing today for my lunch. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I cut up 2 potatoes, cubed them, and 1 floret, cut it up into pieces. So these I put in the microwave for 7 minutes. So they're already steamed, ready to go. These I'm going to put in for another 7 minutes. So they're going to be ready to go and put into the soup. Okay, so for this soup, I'm going to use my can of cream of broccoli. I'm going to use some of that water from the corn on the cob. We're also going to use the broccoli, the potatoes that are coming out of the microwave soon. First, some Monterey Jack. I'm going to put half in the soup and half in the bowls. All right, so let's get that started by putting the cream of broccoli soup. I'm not going to turn it on right now because I still have the potatoes to come out. Okay, that guy's freaking really thick. All right, let's get it out. Now, I don't have milk or cream. Well, I do, those little creamers, but I want to use that for something else. So we're just going to have to do a little bit more of a thinner soup. Okay, so I'm going to just pour some of that liquid in here. Corn water. Let's see how much it makes. It's going to be too thin, I don't know. I'm going to use the whisk. Turn it on low. Number 3, let's say. Okay, I can put a little bit more, so just a little bit. There we go. And I have this much left for another soup, so about half a jar. Whisk that, whisk that soup. Whisk that, whisk that soup. There. Okay, so my potatoes are ready. My broccoli is ready. So I'm just going to throw that in there. There we go. Put that there. Okay, get my magic spoon. Magic spoon. Where's magic spoon? There it is. So magic spoon. It's going to be a hearty soup. Oh, it turned out really good. You don't even need milk. The potato's going to thicken it as well. So I'm going to put some pepper in there. Do I have cracked pepper? No, I don't. Not right now. Okay, so I'm going to put some black pepper. A lot of it. A little bit of salt. Sea salt. I found it. I'm going to put some peppercorn in there. Just a little bit, not too much. A little bit of zing there. Like that. A touch of basil. and a touch of onion powder. There. Can mix that up real good. Now, chicken stock would have been good too, but that's not in my cupboard. That's in my pantry, so that's on the don't touch list kind of thing. It's going to be a great lunch. It's going to make 2 big bowls of soup. I'm going to put some chow mein noodles in there, along with some of this Monterey Jack cheese on top. It's going to be delicious. This is going to be a good lunch. Half now, and the other half for the bowl. Yeah, look at that. I'm glad I bought cheese this time, guys. Everything tastes so much better with cheese. Okay, my soup is all ready to go. I'm going to use the noodles, the chow mein noodles. But I like to put them in the jar. There we go. So, we're going to use the rest of this cheese. Put it on top. Like that. There we go. And that's the cheese for those 2 servings. The chow mein noodles go on top. There we go. And that's the soup for this afternoon. And there's lunch. A nice broccoli and potato soup with Monterey Jack and chow mein noodles. Well, soup man?
I don't like soup, but I like this. This is good. I like the way you made the potatoes. They're hard enough that you can bite into, but they're not mushy. I like that.
Good. I'm glad. So I'll make this again.
Yeah. You might have the snake when you were cooking it, but it tastes really good.
Good. I love it too. So Jay calculated it. It came out to $1.17 a bowl. $1.17? That's it. You can't even buy that in the can for that price. With this much stuff in it.
There was a lot more in there too. She's already eaten quite a bit of it.
Yeah, like that was the whole bowl. That was the full pot, guys. The full pot in these huge bowls, like huge bowls. And for afternoon snack, banana split made with pistachio ice cream. I'm going to be making this pasta along with the cheese and the Italian sauce. And I'm going to be using the Naturel 18% cream, like I said, from the restaurants. Free. So I'm going to make a macaroni and cheese. So I'm boiling my water now and making that for tonight. Okay, so I'm not going to use the entire bag. I left a little bit at the bottom here, maybe about 1.5 cups. Maybe about 2 cups, I'd say. So I'm going to make a pasta salad this week as a side to go with a sandwich. Okay, so this is the lazy mac and cheese that I'm making. Usually I would put this in the oven, but I'm not going to do that today because it's a very hot day and I don't feel like using the oven. So this is how I'm doing it. I have this big can of Italian style tomato sauce. So I'm leaving a little bit at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. I'm using just about more than half the can. So I left about half a cup of sauce for my next recipe. And I'm just going to stretch this out as much as I can. So I'm going to add an extra cup of water. And I'm also going to add this cream just to cut down the acidity. Hey, got magic spoon out. Magic spoon. Gotta do it with my magic spoon. I'm just going to add some basil. Touch of basil. A little bit of onion powder. a little bit of oregano. And that's it. It's going to be my sauce for this dish. I'm just going to mix that up. Well, like I said, I was going to make lasagna this week, but I'm going to change it up, so it's going to be a different kind of lasagna. So it's not going to need as much cheese. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use quite a bit of this, but I'm going to save just a little bit for the top of my other dish. But I'm just going to put a little bit on in there now. Just a little bit like that. Mix it in. I'm going to add some pepper, black pepper. Put a lot of it. Just give it a good flavor. And there's my pasta for the week. My macaroni and cheese, very basic. I put some onions on top from my greenhouse. So 1 onion. There's my pasta, guys. Nice and easy. Lunch, dinner, next lasagna. Okay, so I'm going to put a nice pack as lunch and make his final meal for tonight. This is day 2 dinner. Macaroni that I made earlier. Macaroni and cheese. So I'll put that in here. That's going to be his dinner. He's going to have an orange with it. And then for snack tonight, he'll have some cheesies and a couple cookies. And that's day 2. Dinner and snacks. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. And be sure to come back tomorrow because tomorrow's day 3. Just 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 more days to go. Can I make it with the groceries I have? We'll find out. Bye for now.